Okay, so right off the bat, this video is not going to be me giving you a list of things that you need to buy to make your home feel luxurious. I'm gonna share 5 things that you can do to your home today to instantly make it feel more luxurious. And you can do this all without buying a single thing. My channel is all about practical tips to make your home better, so you know I'm gonna bring you some practical luxury. Because to me, luxury is way less about how something looks and more about how it feels. I feel very luxurious and like my life is perfect when I run out of deodorant and I have a backup one waiting for me. So my tip is to make your home feel luxurious. Of the products that you use regularly, just have one backup. And I'm talking about skincare, hair care, makeup, the things that you use on a daily basis and that you run out of and you continue to reuse, just have one backup. Just this morning, my mascara was at the end of its life. I looked in my drawer, I had an extra one. I threw out the old one, opened the new one, and that just felt really luxurious. For some reason, when I have this and when I have these things waiting for me, I feel like I've made it. And I know I said no money needed, and obviously you're gonna have to spend money to have these backups, but to me, if these are items that you're using all the time anyway, you're going to need to buy them eventually, so just buy them now and have them waiting for you. And that's just worth it to me. Now, I know some of you guys are minimalists, and you're probably thinking to yourself, well, I'm not gonna use my home to store these items, I'm gonna keep them at the store, and when I need to replace them, I will go and buy them. That's fine, but to me, the peace of mind that I have from having these backup items is so worth it to store the items. I also find that if I have these backups, it really eliminates any mental clutter that I might have. So for example, I don't want to have to start taking inventory and thinking, okay, well, I'm going to the grocery store this weekend. What do I need? What am I running out of? And then it's just something I need to worry about. And if you want to eliminate even more mental clutter, you could even do these on an automatic shipment. I know that Amazon has that subscribe and save feature if you get things on Amazon, so you can just set it, the things come to you automatically, you don't have to worry about it, and it's also you save a little bit when you use that option. My next tip, and I have shared this tip before, but I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on it, and it is to organize for function. Obviously, I'm all about having a functional home. So when I say this one, what I'm talking about is think about the way that you use your home and think about how you can set your home up exactly how you use it. It doesn't mean you have to set it up how you see in a magazine or how other people use their homes or what the societal norms are of your home. Set it up for what works for you. To me, I drink coffee every day. So when I have this dedicated space in my kitchen that's kind of like a coffee corner, it feels very luxurious to me to have this. It just feels not only functional, but special. I also bake a lot. If you watch my channel, you know this. So I have an entire shelf dedicated to baking supplies. It's at eye level. So whenever I decide I want to bake something, I simply walk over to the cabinet, open it up, and I have everything I need right there. I make bread a lot. I have my bread machine just sitting right on a shelf that I can just simply open, grab, bake. It just feels luxurious to me. And I know this isn't the typical definition of luxury, but it's certainly the definition of feeling luxurious. I saw this Architectural Digest home tour recently, and this couple in their home had a water fountain in their bedroom, and I just thought, you know, this is setting up your home for function. This is very luxurious. They have their water bottles, they can fill up their water right in their bedroom. And listen, I think you can take this one as far as you want and do it in any way that you want. Even if you, say for example, have a disability and you need to set your home up in a certain way, go for it, because that is going to make it feel luxurious and you're going to feel really good using your home. The best way I can say this is to make your home easy. That's it. Just make it easy. Think of your habits. Think of the things you do every day, how you use every room, and how can you make it easy. If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. It's free. My third tip to make your home luxurious is to go into your home and pretend you're a guest, okay? So you're just going to walk into a room. Start with your living room, for example. Have a seat on the couch, pretend you're visiting, and what do you see? How are you using the space? Do you have a place to put your drink down? Can you converse with people around you? What do you see from where you're sitting? Do you see a beautiful vase and a painting? Do you see a pile of laundry? Try to experience different parts of your room and try to experience it the way that a guest would. I'm telling you, this trick is so helpful for how you want to set up your home better. Because when you do this, you can see if there is any space that you should maybe set up a little bit better or think about in a little different way. When I do this and I try to experience these different areas of my room, I always end up moving some things around and I just try to organize things a little bit more. I recently had just pulled in a table for the side of the couch because I realized when people are sitting there, they have nowhere to put their drink. I find that if I can create a space that is geared towards guests, for some reason, it makes me like my space even more. Doing this tip also inspired me to create some vignettes around my home. And if you don't know what a vignette is, the official interior design definition is a grouping of decorative items that creates a focal point or some interest in your room. I just think of it as having this corner that's decorated. You can do this. You can make a little table decoration and put some paintings up and a lamp, and it just looks like this little vignette. It's really cute. It's something that if you just look at it on its own, you would say, oh, that's a cute little decorated space. The fourth thing that I want to say, and I'm just going to make this statement, you should not have decor for the simple fact of having decor. You do not need to have it if you do not want it. I recently rearranged my sunroom / laundry room in the back of my home. I just kind of moved some furniture around. If you've seen in past videos, I used to just have it full of plants. I ended up removing a lot of the plants and putting 2 chairs back there with a table, and I kind of made a little sitting area or seating area so people could just hang out. And the kids have been loving it. They've been hanging out back there. It just gives us a little bit more space to hang out. And I had a table back there, and I started putting some items on it. And I just found some decor that I already had. I put it on the table, and I really didn't like the way it looked. I thought that it almost looked forced and cluttered. And so then I took some stuff off. I put some more stuff there, and it still looked cluttered. And finally, I took everything off, and I put one thing there, and I was happy with it. So for this tip, I would say don't just add things or feel like you need to decorate a space because you think you should. Decorating is all as much about the things that you have as the things that you don't have. I just think when you let your things breathe, you can really appreciate them a lot more than if you have a ton of things all grouped together and it just looks cluttered. And going back to luxury, when a space looks cluttered or feels cramped, that is complete opposite of luxury. Try to think about functional decor. So essentially decor that can be used as something else. One perfect example I will give you is plants. I consider plants functional decorations. I think that they look beautiful, but then they also serve a purpose in that they purify the air and it connects you with nature. So it's just these multifunctional pieces of decoration in your home. But also use decor that's meaningful to you. If you have family heirlooms or sentimental things, don't just keep them in your attic in a box. Go ahead and put them out. The next thing that you can do to instantly make your home feel luxurious is to rearrange your furniture for flow, making sure that your spaces are easy to move around. I heard the most genius tip the other day, and I need to share it with you because it really got me thinking about how we decorate our living rooms. And the tip here was, when you are laying out your furniture and putting your living room together, take the TV out of the equation. Don't even think about where you're going to put the TV. Instead, lay out the room the way that you want it and the way that you like, and the TV comes second. Because when you think about the TV first, which I've made this mistake for years, the room is just, you become very unimaginative. It's almost like the TV dictates how the room needs to be set up. And it annoys me because we have a TV and that's how we've set up our living room. I don't even watch TV anymore. And a lot of people think that their whole living room setup needs to face the TV. That is not the case. Also, with fireplaces, not every seat in the living room needs to face the fireplace. I thought that was a great tip, so I wanted to share it, and I think this will be very helpful if you're thinking of rearranging your spaces and you want them to flow better. You don't have to set it up like a movie theater. And this will also create that flow and improve the traffic patterns around your home. Okay guys, those are my 5 tips to instantly make your home feel luxurious without buying anything. I hope they helped. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and link a video right here, so click on it and I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.